Yay! I can't hear you. You're not there, Jay. I need you.
I'm here.
I
You don't
need you.
need me.
Yes, I do. Ah, so we're gonna finish that Metroid Prime tonight. So it'll only take us like a couple of hours at most. Just have to pick up a few things. What's up, NCR veteran?
Stay on the screen.
I'll stay on as long as it stays here. You have like 3 more seconds. No, don't worry. The signal should be back by now, NCR. It was just loading the game. Oh yeah, I forgot you're Jordan because you've changed your name like 3 times since you started watching us.
All right, well, you can start.
Okay. I know you were trying to fix the screen.
Yeah, I can't really tell on dark screens, so.
All right, here we go. 94%. In that sleek black phase-on suit. No, I don't play PUBG. Sounds very interesting though, the way that they do game modes. Like the main game mode. Sounds very tense. Like you fight with like 100 people in a field. You have 1 life. And the zones constantly move. Like that just sounds stressful as hell. Which means I would not play it. Alright, so I gotta pick up like 3 more items and a couple artifacts. Not that hard to go get. I gotta go backtrack for 2 of them. Pretty sure I have every pirate data as well by now. I think we cleared all that up before. Oh yeah, there's gonna be Metroids everywhere now. See, now we can stand in the phase on. No fear. Even though it does have like that annoying radiation sound on it. Yeah. Ah, damn it. Come on. Stop being annoying. There we go. Do I have... I do not know how many power bombs I have. I think I have all the power bomb expansions. There's not that many in this game. Oh, I think these are the new Metroids. These things are very annoying. When you kill them, they split into 2. And you have to kill them with certain weapons, certain beams. They can be very troublesome. Yeah, now, see? I got changed. They're both different colors, so I gotta hit this one with red and the other one with... Damn it. Oh, that's right, those frickin'... Ha, at least I can, like, cheat these Metroids by going through the doors. Alright, now there's those annoying... Bombus that are invisible. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, this room is dark as hell. I think those are regular Metroids, I think. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was about to grab me. Oh yeah, this is one of the annoying ones. You can't freeze him either. Oh yeah. Damn it. Let me just do this. Would you... Where are you? There we go. Especially in this enclosed space, it's so annoying. I think this one's no. Damn it. They're all vulnerable to ice first. And then this one's plasma. At least the plasma ones die quickly because the plasma beam is so strong. There we go. Alright, I think we're almost back to the first item. I think the first item I'm going to pick up is an artifact. I think it's the artifact that I was saying I was missing, yeah, in this room. So yeah, in this room we can go through here. And this is all, like, covered in Phazon, so if we didn't have the suit, we'd be, like, losing shit tons of health. I think you can make it if you have, like, all of the energy tanks, but it's, like, there's so many, blocks here to stop you. That's why they put them there, to make it so that you would lose all your health before you get out. There we go. I think that was the artifact that I didn't pick up. Yeah, I have one more. I know where that one is. There we go. All right, so I need to go back. I really love seeing the morph ball in Phazon suit. Looks so badass. All right, let's see here. So we gotta go past this room. I'm just gonna. No, they're not gonna let me run for it. Get off of me. I find it funny that they're like still vulnerable to morph ball bombs, even though they're only supposed to be vulnerable to a certain element. Like, I think they would keep consistent on that, but whatever. I'm not gonna ask them to change it. Alright, I'm just gonna try and dodge this one. Did you get off of me? There we go. Ah, they're in my way. I physically could not get past them. Alright, right under here. There's another missile expansion. I think just one more. I know exactly where it is. Get rid of these things. Wrong beam. Alright. And yeah, we're gonna have to go back through all of these fucking Metroids again. Which one is that? Yeah, wave beam. Alright. Took care of those. Gotta make our way all the way back. But it's one big circle, so we've already been in the room that we're heading to, but just gotta get there. Whew. I don't know if I was gonna make that jump. Damn it. There we go. First try. This room is incredibly dark. I hate how dark it is. Come on. Stop being a pussy. There we go. You're gonna play World War II? I don't really care for COD. I only cared about COD in the first place because of like my friends. You know, when I had like all my friends from high school playing it together, and we were like one big squad. There's always like 4 or 5 of us playing at once. And then like then I started to only care about the zombies mode in Treyarch games, and I don't even care about those that much anymore. But like I'll still play them and everything, the Treyarch ones at least. But like I hated Modern Warfare 2, so after that I was like basically done with Infinity Ward because it was so bad. And like Modern Warfare 3, from what I saw, didn't add anything new. Let's see, can I make this? Damn it. Gotta get back up there. Gotta see better. It's so fucking dark. Oh, wow. Let's get up there. And I think World War II is the Sledgehammer one. So I didn't care about Sledgehammer. They made that one with Kevin Spacey. I thought his fucking monologue was pretty cool, but that was it. Nothing else about the game looked neat. Come on, get off. Oh, I think I was shooting. No, I had the right one. Come on. How much health do you have? Get off of me. I mean, we'll see. You know, I don't know how they're going to make World War II interesting again. Like, there's really not much else to do other than go, like, you know, an alternate universe like Battlefield 1 did, where they made World War I steampunk. I mean, at least, like, Treyarch, when they did World at War, you focused on the Pacific Front, which, you know, most World War II games up until then didn't really focus on anything but, you know, D-Day and the whole German front and everything. So that was different. And introduced, you know, the Reznov character and then brought that all over to Black Ops series. It's like Saving Private Ryan on steroids. What am I doing? Wait, can't I just, like... No, I can't make that jump. Damn it. Oh, well. I do have to go up this way. Like, the only thing that would have made me play Advanced Warfare was, like, Kevin Spacey's character, because his monologue was the best. But, even then, it wasn't enough. I think it was about power or something. Might as well save and heal. I just hate how fucking hot it was today. Ridiculous.
It was so hot.
Ridiculous. Jay, you should go in my room.
I would rather not. I used to live up there. I know what it's like.
It's fucking hot. Yeah, the exosuits, they didn't turn me off, but they didn't do anything for me. I mean, Black Ops 3 kind of did the same thing with the jetpacks, but I like the whole jetpack feature, especially that, like, you could slide. Like, that really made, like, a lot of mobility. But they didn't make it, like, so freaking ridiculous where you could just fly everywhere. Like you can in, what's that called? What game am I thinking of? Titanfall. That game has so much mobility, it's ridiculous. Shit. Alright, let's let's see here. I think, oh my god, there's so many of these. It takes so long to kill. I mean, I could ignore them, but they would just chase me upstairs. Alright, there we go. Maybe super missile on that. I think they always start off with ice. I don't know why. Maybe because they know you're already going to use ice in the first place against Metroids. Shit. I've heard Titanfall is like one of the best multiplayer FPSs, but
nobody plays it.
yeah. And I think the reason I didn't play the first one because it was Xbox One only, but I know they made the second one multi-platform, so that's nice. But also, it didn't have a single player in the first game, so that was a turn off for me as well. Because I want to be able to like that's what I liked about Call of Duty when it had zombies. You had 3 game modes. You could do single player, multiplayer, or zombies. Alright, so here's the last energy tank. Get it just for beating the boss, because you kind of move on unless you just backtrack the whole way. You basically get a free energy tank for winning. And they make you walk through tunnels of Phazon just to reiterate the fact that you're immune to it. Also, if any Metroid touches Phazon, they just die instantly. So actually, like here, I could, yeah, just make them fall into it. Oh, Jesus, that turret. Turret is like, it does try to predict your movement and shoot ahead of you. So if like you don't move that much, it actually won't hit you. Alright, so right here, you actually, wait, is it up here? No, it's on that platform, up there, never mind. Gotta get up there first. I think there are there invisible platforms? No, there's not. Okay, I thought there were. Across here. Oh, there are invisible platforms. So, like right here, you can't see. There's really nothing to see here that to make you believe that this is a breakable wall, except the fact that if you use X-ray riser. But yeah, come on. How do I break this one? Do I have to use power bombs? I don't remember. There we go, power bombs. Because also you can't scan that wall, I don't think. I should have tried before. But I remember like that wall is not like noticeable at all. So you really don't know that there's something there except for hearing the power-up sound. And I think that's every missile expansion, 250. I feel like that's all of them. I need to change. Oh, that's right. I need to scan the spider ball tracks. I think that's my last piece of research. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, the troopers. Anything dies when it touches Phazon, basically. Need to. Come on. Can't scan these. Fucking hell, man. I'll have to find one somewhere else because it's the only. Pretty sure that's the only one I'm missing, but it won't let me scan these. It's dumb. Oh wait, on the other side. That's dumb. There we go. Call of Duty TDM was always so easy. All you had to do was make circles around the fucking map. Keep up with the rotating spawns. Wait, what am I doing? Wrong one. If you really wanted to play a real game, it was search and destroy. Oh, there's another fucking trooper up there. He sucks at aiming. I think, yeah, power one. I don't care about you anymore. Oh, he died. Let's see here. And I know I need to pick up one more piece of lore that's going to be right next to the other artifact that we're getting, so. Let's see this here. Oh, I went right into that. And then it's basically it. Like, just get that last artifact, that last lore, and we're gonna head into the final area of the game, which is not long. It's just bosses, basically. Yeah, we can walk through the Phazon. That noise is still unsettling, though. Like all the radioactive noises. Also, the Phazon suit has like a shimmer around it. I don't know why.
Because it's shiny?
No, it's like part of the suit is actually like the shimmer around it. Like, it's hard to see it when I'm in motion. But there's like a layer around it. But it is very shiny. Alright, so just have to head back to Chozo Ruins. I might as well just use the plasma beam. Very easy. Kill everything in like a few shots. What's the best way to get Chozo Ruins? No, that's Phendrana Drifts. Yeah, let's... It's not like easy way to get to where I need to go. Trying to think. I'm gonna Phendrana Drift south. That leads me right here, and then... No, that's no closer. No closer at all. Let's see, go back to Magma Caverns. Go to Talon Overworld West. Ding. Yeah, this is west. Alright, so yeah, that's probably the easiest way, and then yeah. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, okay. So this door over here. Still can't go into lava. That'll hurt us. Yeah, at this point, they expect you to be able to make the double jump, and they take away the living platforms for you to jump on. I think it's their way of expecting you to be a better player at this point. Which I guess I appreciate, you know. As long as that was their intention. I feel like it was, because why else would it take away those living platforms? Are you arguing on Facebook, Jay?
Of course, that's what I do.
I just see like long paragraphs on your page. Long fucking paragraphs. Alright, we'll go here and then should drop me off close to one of the other elevators. I didn't see that one. Snuck up on me. All these fucking beetles die in one shot. I love it. Well, at least see the plasma beam. Alright. And then where is the... Yeah, we gotta get it over there. plants. Yeah. I just love that you can use a plasma beam for like anything and they just die, because at this point you're just trying to get through the game. Don't need to worry about combat as much anymore, except for the bosses. Alright. So I should just leave the plasma beam out. So we have to head all the way over here. All the way over there. Okay. I still can't. I still have to wait for its butt. It's only take one shot. Not 2 shots. Can I burn the... No, cannot. To me, the plasma beam is the most ugly looking one in this game. Like it's like the cannon form. It's so elongated. Like it's just a really long beam. Power beam is, you know, standard. Wave beam is, it's widened. And then the ice beam gets this like cool like attachment coming out of the top that makes it look like some kind of cannon or something. Fight the Chozo Ghost again. But the X-ray visor is so much easier. Come on. One down. Come on, you dodge that. Jesus. Oh my god, they keep dodging it. There we go. Finally get a hit. That, run through here. Let's see. Yeah, I have to jump up. Ah, damn it. Jumping too much with a double jump. There we go. Perfect. Jeez, I just killed all of them with one shot, basically. That was necessary. Almost there. There we go. I'm not gonna fight these guys this time. I'll fight them in the next room, because I kinda have to. So this is where we have to do stuff. So spooky fighting in the X-ray visor. so this is the last lore. I kind of skipped this one earlier, but this should be the last one that we have to pick up. It says, things bound to earthly shapes are temporal and frail. Existing in a single dimension, they are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless, they wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence. Such is the will of the Chozo. Our will to defeat the evil seeping into this planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the Chozo has no mind or reasoning of its own, though. This will be the entrusted one's trial. Alright, and now that we have the plasma beam, we can get this last bomb slot, which does hold the last artifact. Yep, a hidden door beneath the statue. Not another one of those bowling paths. It'd be exciting if it was, but it's not. So in this room, right there. Yeah, there's the artifact. Yeah. Yes, we got 100% of all pickups. We get a nice little pop-up for it so that we know. So I don't have to pick up any more items. 96% logbook entries. Yeah, we're going to get like the last 4 or 5 enemies in the end of the game. Yeah, we get all of our achievements, or whatever you want to call them in this game. I forget what they're called. But they're achievements, trophies, medals. Alright, so I gotta get back to Talon Overworld, and then we're gonna head into the final battle. So I guess that's... Which one is closer to the ship? East or south? I think east is, yeah. Because south brings us all the way to fucking... past the Fallen Frigate, Orphean. Okay. Here, through these hallways. Damn it, come on. I kind of have to, don't I? Get you out of the way. And this will be the end to our long, lonesome journey for Metroid Prime 1.
Game is pretty short.
Oh, yeah. When you know what you're doing. Usually when you get to this part of the game, you find out you have to get all the artifacts. And usually you've only picked up like 3 of them by now when there's 12. But since I already know where they all are and I picked them up every time I did cleanup, we really don't have to do that. Like, I only had to pick up like 4 or 5 things after beating the last boss before the final area. So the next 2 games, they're a bit more sectioned off. Like this one, you kind of just explore, and then you find a new area, you get a new item here or there, you fight a boss here or there, and it feels kind of random. And the next game, there's like 3 distinct temples, and in the third one, there's 3 distinct planets that you travel onto. So it's like you know what part of the game you're in. In this one, you're just exploring the game. Because I think, like, in terms of playtime, before we started, I had about like 9 hours on this. I don't think that counts like cutscenes or when I pause. So we'll save, stock up on everything with our gunship. All 8 power bombs, yeah. I mean, it said I had 100% pickups, but just wanted to be sure. You don't really need power bombs a lot of. Although, in the last area, they are helpful just because there's so many fucking annoying enemies. Put so much fucking tangleweed in this room that doesn't actually go away when you shoot at it like it normally does. I think because it's trying to load the next area, and it's a fucking huge area. Like, there's all this fucking... let me just double check my research. Make sure I have everything in terms of... Yeah, all the pirate data. I know we went over this last week, but... Just want to double check. Oh. Got all the research, because I'm pretty sure the only creatures that we're missing are the last 3 bosses and the last common enemy. Yeah, there's that enemy, and then, yep, 3 bosses. There we go. 100% is within our grasp. This is actually like one of the harder battles. Just because you don't get many opportunities to do significant damage. And because in this version they took out the easy way to beat them. So what we're doing here is we gather the 12 artifacts to open the door to the impact crater where the poison is. So that's what this is happening right now. But there's Ridley, or Meta Ridley, as they call him in this game. Very annoying. And it destroys the fucking thing that's gonna open up to the impact crater. Causing trouble for us as always. And he can like drop bombs on us and everything. Alright, so it's all we gotta do is shoot him a bunch of times until he comes down. First, I want to get the scan on him. Let's see, genetically enhanced Ridley metaform, has armor on it, except for the chest. They attach the multi-missile system, a kinetic breath weapon, a meson bomb launcher, and an ultra-thermal flame strike projector. So yeah, they added a lot of shit on him. God, those fucking missiles. So while he's in the air, you just gotta shoot him as much as you can. It's best with the plasma beam since you get most damage for your first shot. He's flying off. He is, isn't he? I mean, I could try and shoot him from out here, but the plasma beam doesn't go very far. And yeah. Dodge those fucking... He always does bomb runs. Jump over his fucking flamethrower sweep. There we go. Back here. And I do like that it's in the rain, this whole battle. Come on. Yeah. Damn it. Oh god, he's gonna stomp me. This is the hard part. I had to shoot it when his mouth is open to like get him weakened. It's annoying. Come on. damn, he's flying off again. Oh, damn it. Almost hit me. Oh, it did hit me. I didn't expect him to do both attacks at once. I think we almost got him to the second part. Damn it. He's doing a second one. Oh, come on. Making this take longer than it needs to be. Where'd you go? Ooh, it shows up in the center. Come on. I didn't jump in time. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. All right, and we finally burned off his wings, so he's not gonna be flying around anymore. He's gonna attack us. Annoying little fuck. But he is harder now because I can't actually hurt him. So I have to wait till his mouth is open like that. See, when he turns yellow, that means you're hurting his armor or whatever. If you do that enough times, then he'll finally open up his chest. Oh, that tailspin always does too much. And like, you have to wait for him. He only opens his mouth out when he attacks. Ah, damn it, missed. There we go. Usually in the original version, if you use the Wave Buster on his chest and then you hold it, even after he like closes his chest, it'll still keep damaging him. So you can just keep holding it and keep damaging him as long as you don't get hit, and you'll kill him in a few seconds. But they fix that in this game, in this version. Come on, let me like... Ah, damn it. Got him. Got him. Almost down. I don't need to scan him a second time, do I? No, good. Ah, shit. Just missed it. I feel like they nerfed his damage in this version. Damn it, I keep missing. That tailspin is like the most damaging one he's got, actually, I think. You had to jump it. Come on. Almost there. I think this will be it. Yep, got him.
Yay!
Woo, fuck you, Ridley. You killed my parents. And now, like, the Chozo wreak havoc on him. Somehow. What's up, Lana Blue? You came just in time to watch us defeat Meta Ridley. And somehow, like, holographic statues come out so we can still open the way to the Impact Crater. Even after Meta Ridley comes and fucks everything up. And here we go. Doing well. Had a nice day, except that it was hot. Fucking hot. Can't wait till this weekend when it finally breaks and we're into fall and nice cold fall weather. Ew, it's squishy. It's so squishy when I walk around in here. It's gross. So there is a save station right next to this elevator. There's only like 4 rooms in this, I think, in this area. I forget. I mean, I know like the boss battle takes place across like 8 rooms. But before then, I think it's just like, if I do this, I can't see. Yeah, see, there's like, each one of those tiles is a room, so yeah, there's like 3 rooms before the boss. Oh, it's raining over there? I would love it for it to rain. That would be amazing. So this Phazon, I think they call it Red Phazon, is actually still toxic to us. Even though we have a Phazon suit, this Phazon is too dangerous. It's too radioactive for us to walk in. Even with the Phazon suit. Because right now we're in the core of the meteor that crashed into Talon 4 so long ago, and so many of these things. And started spreading the Phazon around. Oh my god, I'm actually losing a lot of health just standing here and taking damage from all of them. I should just run across and not even bother. My weekend was fine, you know, worked. Made a good amount of money. I think Jay umpired a few games. He didn't like it.
It was hot.
It was very hot. Yeah. I gotta beat these fucking... There's got a lot of them in this room. Oh, wow, he went around the corner to get me. That is one determined Metroid. See, this is like when I would think about using all of my power bombs just to get through these enemies. That one was stuck. Come on. Happy to still be alive? Well, you know, it's always another day to be happy that you're alive. The day you're not, well, kind of sucks. And somehow these platforms are floating. Don't know how. But, you know, they do float. Oh yeah. These, like, things that look like giant teeth are actually platforms for us to jump on. It's kind of creepy. Oh yeah, these Phazons, these Metroids just keep coming out of nowhere. Come on, change back in there. There we go. Come on. attack me for once, Jesus. Really don't drop health. Ugh, I had to make that jump like just barely. Yeah, I think this is the last Metroid that'll pop up for me. You got new glasses. I need to buy a whole pack of contacts because I'm on my last pair. They're like a month old, so I need to order another pack. And also, they're a month old when they're only supposed to last 2 weeks. I tend to not listen and make them last longer than they should. And like, there's like a little aquarium in here. It's like, it's kind of cool, kind of cute. Even though it's a little gross as well. I think if I go upstairs, there's actually a... Wait, what's in this room? Shit. I think one of these rooms. I'm just gonna fucking not even bother with this. I think... And is this... Alright, so this is a missile room, I'm pretty sure, yeah. To help you restock on your missiles. I guess I expected you to use a lot during your Ridley battle. Just use the plasma beam. A lot easier. I mean, yeah, I guess super missiles will do more damage, but you use 5 missiles and... Well, I do have 250 missiles, so it's really not an issue. But it just takes too much time to, like, charge up for it. And, like... Are you kidding me? Fucking Metroid. When you do fire the super missile, there's a little delay. So I don't like that delay. I'm just gonna use a power bomb. Fuck this shit. Instantly kill them. I don't need power bombs for the last battle. Well, actually I will. But not for the boss, just for the fucking annoying enemies. I hate wearing glasses though. Like, it's just, they're constantly hugging my face. And that bothers me. Alright, so I'm just gonna try and jump up there as fast as I can. Because I think these Metroids are infinitely spawning. Are you kidding me? Can't believe that Metroid pushed me off the platform as I was jumping. Dick. Ah, get off me. I swear to God, if you push me off, I will kill you and your mother. Oh yeah, and there's like these organic spider ball tracks in here. Kinda neat. And yeah, if you mess up and fall, you'll be into red phase on and take a lot of damage, and it's not fun. If you want, you could just go through the whole red phase on and take all the damage, but right before the final boss, you know, don't want to do that. If you take a shower now, Lana Blue, you're going to miss the whole final battle, which is we're starting right now. Giant, gross-looking spider thingy. His devilish eyes. And it runs away. So yeah, it's already a point of no return because this door is locked. So as soon as we walk through that door, and basically it was a point of no return, and the whole thing is shaken after it, you know, crashes through. And every time you approach it, it's a cutscene, and she jumps down. So this is the final battle. Scan it. It is Metroid Prime. It's a highly evolved phase-on producing life form. aberration known as Metroid Prime is a source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. I don't know how. These include a bunch of things. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower when engaging just enemies. So this is Metroid Prime. The game this is named after. The sponsor this game is named after.
Doesn't look like a Metroid.
It's a highly evolved Metroid, and I'm using the wrong weapon right now. It's a highly evolved Metroid that is like extremely Phazon induced. So it feeds off of Phazon and use it to basically become this powerful, and has basically got this humongous shell. So it's only vulnerable to the color of the beam, you know, very easy to figure out. So yeah, now I gotta use the wave beam. Wave beam is actually the easiest because it'll home in on its face, which is a very small face to hit. Just gotta get around its fucking
I mean, why don't you
pinchers.
just fire normally instead of charging with the other shots? Since it would be easier to hit.
Well, this one is better to charge on, because like I said, it'll home in no matter what.
Home.
But the other ones, yeah, it's better due to those small shots. When I do the power one, I'll use a super missile, because that'll home in as well. But actually, even the ice one, I think it'll freeze it if I use the ice super missile. Pretty sure. We'll try it out. Is he gonna stay? And it has like these missiles. Oh shit. Missile bombardment. Alright, so it is gonna run across the room, as I gotta get in these things so I don't get stepped on. And it'll switch. Alright, so ice. If I get it just right, I can make it freeze, I think. Yep. Freeze with the ice super missile. And that makes it very easy. What's gonna be next? Nope. Oh, those things are annoying. We'll try super missile, see if that homes in easy enough on it. Yep. They have a big hitbox. Shit. I think he's gonna fall down this time. Yeah. What's up, Ramses? And each room gets more like demonic looking. Oh god. I think I just have to hold back on this. I don't think there's anything I can do. Oh wait. I had to be in morph ball for that. Ah, I can't attack it. I gotta focus on these things. And they freeze me. Alright. There's something crawling on me, I think, before. Not like that. Alright. Let him run across again. What color this time? Alright. I do like that it has like a little almost comedic sounding sound effect when things bounce off of it and shit. Fucking A with those fucking things, man. Oh shit. Yeah, you have to use a boost ball to break that. You gotta do it in time because like the moment you're like switching into morph ball, he gets a lot of time to drag you in. Oh, he falls this time. I think like this is the last room that we fight this form in. Yeah, there's only one track now for when he runs across. Oh, and he will just change when he feels like it, so that's annoying. Oh shit. Come on. Ah, just barely. He's gonna just change the thing for a bit. Might as well try and get some damage in. This is the first one, Ramses. We're at the end of the first one. We are fighting Metroid Prime right now, as you can see in its name. Oh, those fucking things. Stop it. Alright. Last time we'll have to, like, damage him for this form. Annoying. Shit, come on. Break you. Ah, changing forms again. On. Damn it, got stomped on. Ah!
You have been frozen.
I was frozen.
I was frozen today.
I would have loved being frozen today. It would have been a lot cooler. Alright, come on. Ah. Jesus. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Whew. Oh, I was wondering where the rest of the room went. Oh, he went off to the side. Okay. So this is it. We're going straight to the core of the meteor, where Metroid Prime leaves behind its carapace. And it looks very ghostly. I do like that. That's so cool. So after we scan it, the core essence of Metroid Prime scan indicates that the Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon, blah, blah, blah. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. So, oh, it's this annoying shockwave attack that's actually really hard to dodge. So actually, we can't damage it.
Now that looks like a Metroid.
A very aggressive Metroid.
Yeah, but I mean, it's surrounded by plasma.
Well, before it was wearing armor. Like it was wearing basically an armored suit. So now it goes into another, it's invisible. So now I'm in hyper mode. You have to stand in a pool of Phazon it leaves behind to damage it. Just keep shooting it. And now you basically have to wait each time. But like every time it spawns a pool of Phazon afterwards, it'll leave behind Metroids, and that's when I'm just gonna use fucking power bombs, because they're gonna be like those annoying fission Metroids that I have to like kill like 3 different times with different beams. So fucking annoying. Better just use power bombs. So ghastly. All right, and yep, it'll leave the fuck. I have to go into a different visor for this as well every time. All right. So you just can't see it, so you gotta stay in thermal visor for this. And you don't know which one it is. You just have to go between each visor to figure out which one it is for the next time. So he might go back to X-ray, or he might go to normal after this. All right, still no. Yeah, here we go, back to normal. So you can kind of see like what the phase-on beam looks like. It's just like covered in blue. Like there's literally nothing I can do except wait. Attacking it does absolutely nothing. One thing that I do like when you like rapid fire the power beam is that it starts to like give off like heat from the end of it, so like you can see like the heat waves. I always thought that was a cool effect. Oh, he went. There we go. He didn't leave behind a pool of phase on the bastard. There we go. Oh, and see now those are regular Metroids, I don't care. Where is he? Come on. Oh wait, wrong one. Okay. Ta-da. I mean, once you know how to do it, it's just like annoying. But like the first time you do it, it's, you know, trying everything you can, and you're like, all right, nothing works. And then you find out you got to go stand in a pool of phase, and you have to stand in it. You can't like move around. And then what makes it hard are these phase-ons. Actually, I mean these Metroids. I'll just use missiles for these. All right, so where do we go? So like I jump, then I don't get to use a phase-on beam. So like you have to dodge his attack and then start shooting at him. Actually, it's probably best if I stay out in Ice Beam or when the Metroids come out. And air attacks do a lot of damage. I mean, you can get health from the Metroids at least behind, but she might be hitting you while you do that. I see now there's a Hunter Metroid where they siphon energy from you, like at a higher rate than the normal Metroids do. Because they use like fucking tongues instead of just latching onto you. So they don't even have to like charge into you. I mean, yeah, once you figure out how to beat this one, it's really not that hard. Just watch out for the like infantry Metroid that leaves behind. The first form is the more combat heavy one. It has like missiles and like fucking homing orbs and like a grapple beam. It basically copies all of Samus's arsenal. Grapple beam, missiles, you know, whatever beam wants to shoot at you. Ugly. And it keeps changing, I guess, dimensions. I don't know. Spectrums. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. There we go. Get off of me. Ah. Get back here. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright, more than halfway done. Ah, damn, missed. It does like 30 damage each time. As if I was playing on hyper mode. Still upset about that. Let's see here. Oh, got them both. 2 for 1. Where are you? Come on, stop pushing me out. Yeah, that's it. Ah. So gross, like just seeing like the tentacles and seeing like the nerve in it. Yeah. Like a giant floating octopus. Well, I mean octopus is 8, but close enough. That can shoot a fucking shockwave at you. And scream at you. Alright. There we go. Stop yelling at me. Close that mouth. Alright. Almost there. Oh yeah, and like, you know, unlike the 2D Metroid games, there is no reward for time completion. They just made it logbook scan and item completion to get secret endings. Because, well, at least when they made the first game, they wanted it to all be about taking your time in and exploring. This is when I'm going to use a power bomb because of those fishing Metroids. Where is he? What spectrum is he in? There we go. Damn it. Yeah. But they want to do this, like, take in all the scenery and everything, so they didn't put time completion in this game. And they just didn't continue that for the second and the third one. Just made it about item and logbook completion. Since, you know, the logbook is unique to the Met Prime series. Ugh. How's the break been? Pretty good. No. I mean, we're not getting many entrants mainly because of the fucking school. There he is. Stop that. Get back here. I think like one more Pula Phazon will kill it. After this. Maybe. Hopefully. Like, what's, like, isn't it usually of, like, beat the game in under 4 hours to get, like, the best ending in Metroid or something like that?
I think the first Metroid was, like, 90 minutes.
Oh, jeez. I'm sure when you already know what to do, you just run towards the ending. Is this gonna be it? Nope. Oh, wait, it is it. Yay, we won, and it does this whole, like, multiplying.
Metroid Prime defeated.
Starts freaking out. And like that is Metroid Prime in its like true form, I guess, I don't know. And latches on to Samus. And it actually steals her Phazon suit before it explodes. Crater collapse imminent. Evacuate immediately. I don't think this is an escape sequence. We already did that in the beginning of the game. Yeah. So yeah, we don't get to keep the Phazon suit, unfortunately, since Metroid Prime stole it from us. And because, you know, that was the core of the meteor that we destroyed. Blows up. Ochozo Temple is ruined since, you know, standing on top of it. Very low budget explosions. And she takes her helmet off. I think out of the 3 primes, this was the best looking Samus.
Really? Because
Yeah.
this looks pretty bad.
Wait till you see the one in the second game. Oh my god.
Really?
It is god awful. Like, there's no debate that Metroid Prime 2 Samus is the worst looking one. Like, 3 was okay, but it still looked too cartoony. This one was more like adult. The actually best Metroid Prime Samus, like looking Samus, was in Metroid Prime Hunters, the one on the DS.
That's because it was a small screen and compressed and you couldn't tell how bad
The art style was still 10 times better. Like, it was not the graphics, it was the art style. Like, you'll see at Metroid Prime 2 why it's god-awful. Oh, God. But yeah, we got the secret ending, so we'll wait for that. But that was it. That only took us like an hour and a half. Not even. Like I said, since I picked up all the artifacts along the way, I didn't have to spend like another 2 hours or something searching around, you know, looking at the clues. Because that's what you're supposed to do is like I said, you find like 2 or 3 of those artifacts on your own, usually. And then like the rest of them, you have to like keep going back to the Chozo Temple, read the hints, figure out where they are, explore the rooms, find the artifacts, and then find them. But they made them so easy in the hints because what happens is when you're reading the hint, one of the words will be highlighted in green, and that word highlighted in green is part of the name of the room that it's in. So it's very easy to figure out from terms of context. Even with the context clues, it's pretty easy. But the fact that they put part of the name of the room in there makes it immensely easy, and then you just have to, you know, search the room from top to bottom. You know, usually you have to use a scan visor for all of that, but, you know, like I said, when you know the whole game, you skip all of that. Because you know, scan everything in this game. That's how you figure out, you know, this wall is made of bendesium or whatever, and you break it down, or this, you know, contraption you can interact with, or this or that. So. I remember the first time I fought that boss, it was so annoying because I kept moving around as I was jumping. So instead of doing the double jump, I would get the strafe jump. And that's not high enough to jump over the shockwave, so it kept hitting me. I had to take my time with that to just stand still and jump. Because it only has the one attack, the shockwave, and summoning Metroids. Zadia Mercerly. It's French. All these translation names. German, Italian, French, Spanish. Alright, blah blah blah. Reserved by Nintendo. And Samus finally makes it off of Talon 4. Victorious. Yay, mission final 100%. Under 10 hours. Hypermode difficulty active.
10 hours.
Of game time.
That's your final pose? That's awful.
They don't have, like, you know, bikini suit pictures or
don't?
anything. No. They didn't do that in this games.
I mean, that bikini suit is basically just Zero suit.
That was very Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Uh, well, I mean, no. In some of the pictures, he is basically wearing like an actual bikini suit.
I mean, in 8-bit images, sure, if you can really see what a bikini looks like.
No, and like in some of the images, it's not like a bikini suit, but it's like her costumes that they put in Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. Remember
I
how
mean,
like
that's just a Zero suit with a bare midriff.
I guess, and no legs. No, it's just hot pants basically. Are we gonna start Prime
You
2?
hating on hot pants?
What? No, I'm not. I'm not hitting. I'm just saying that they are hot pants. It's not a Zero suit. But yeah. So at the end of that, Metroid Prime lives on, and is reborn with its own suit, and that actually turns out to be Dark Samus. So we'll meet Dark Samus in the second game. No, we're not gonna start it tonight. No. Hacker said he'll try and be here for the start of it, so we'll just end it here.
It's an early night.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can look through the gallery for a bit. Might as well. Extras. Since I can unlock some of it. Let's see. Concept. Basically, like, you have to earn all the credits to unlock
Well, you 100%. Shouldn't everything be unlocked?
Well, yeah. As long as I 100% it, I get all the credits I need to unlock the galleries.
Ah.
So I gotta unlock them now. And it takes, like, loading time. But I really actually do like Metroid Prime 2 a lot, and what it does with, like, its action scenes and its atmosphere. The only problem with the game is its design, because it is a, what's it called? Oh yeah, I can play Metroid Prime 1 with the fusion suit on. That was a Game Boy Advance Link thing that they had on the GameCube. Oh yeah, I could buy all the songs. What was I talking about before? Damn it.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, Metroid Prime 2. The game design of Metroid Prime 2, it is bothersome because it is a light and dark world game mechanic where you have to go between two, like, a mirror world. So, oh yeah, so they have like an entire map. You can't really zoom in all the way. You can't even barely read the text. But I like that you can see the actual layout of everything. So like Talon Overroad and the Impact Crater, it's right over it. Magmore Caverns and Phazon Mines are right next to it, along with the Crash Frigate. And then Chozo Ruins and Fandrana Drifts are just off in their own area. And yeah, I can see all this. A lot of the stuff that makes up their world. They were gonna make the doors look a lot more unique for each region, but I guess they didn't want to do that, except too much time. What's up, Lana Blue? You're back. You missed everything. You missed the whole final battle. You missed the whole ending. You got to go back and watch it. We're just going through all the bonus galleries. Elevator, wall check. They put all this design into elevators. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I don't have to think about it too much. Just some extra tidbits here. And squeaky clean. That's the best kind of clean. I do like getting out of the shower clean. And you sit down and like you can feel it when you're clean. And more boring stuff. Oh, that's cool. That giant arch looks like boss fight was, long, but easy. No, I already knew what I was doing. It's more of the same things. Like just a bunch of like little structures, or I can't think of the word. Damn it. whatever. Formations. That's it. Formations. I mean, you can go back, you know, rewind YouTube, and watch the boss battle with Metroid Prime, because it is a cool boss. I do like the design of Metroid Prime and its armor. Yeah, this gallery is boring. I think other galleries are way more interesting. But yeah, we aren't doing much more tonight on a Blue. We're just going to go through all the galleries since it only took me like an hour and a half to finish up the game from where we were. Oh, now we get color at least, so we can actually see. I think this is the inside of the impact crater. I do like that image where it looks very swirly there. Looks like a Sharingan or something. But I mean, also that meteor was like 50 years old at least, so like everything was growing to a disgusting rate inside. Oh, look, Samus. All the foliage, I guess.
Are mushrooms foliage? Are they considered foliage?
No, I guess not. I mean, I don't even know if these are mushrooms. They're just mushroom-like. Yeah, I don't know what foliage is.
Foliage is plant life.
So, I mean, mushrooms are fungus, so that's a plant, kind of, right?
I don't know.
Fungus are weird. Fungi are weird.
Right? Fungi are weird.
Like, it's so hard to define them as anything else but just fungus. But it's like, what the fuck is even a fungus? A mushroom. Like, that's all I know how to define a mushroom as is fungus. And then I only know how to define a fungus as a mushroom. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think this is the inside of the frigate. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is a very cool image of the Chozo Temple. Alright, done with that. Let's see, biology gallery. I think this is about the creatures, yeah. Metroid, easy. Easy Metroid. Now, someone was noting, I was reading up on that, like, I forget, I can't remember. But, like, these Metroid are different, or Metroid from another game are different, because these have 4 teeth, when they usually have 3 or something. I don't remember. Or vice versa.
Oh, all right. I never even thought about how many teeth Metroids had. I guess they had 3, right?
I think so. I think they normally have 3. I think in the Prime series they have 4 because they said they're being experimented on by the space pirates in every game that you encounter them in. Like trying to be weaponized and stuff. Yeah, just, you know. That's what Streakbacks actually look like. Holy shit. You never really get to see them because they always kamikaze every time. God, it looks ugly. I have no idea what those are. I think those are like the little things in the hallways. Oh, look, another Streakbat. Ooh. That looks gross. That's the icicle thing. I think that's the glider, yeah, you have to grapple onto. I think that's that thing that... Oh, those are the little parasite things that crawl around. Beetle. Oh, tiny little crab. I think we only saw those in the frigate. The crashed frigate. Spiny beetle thing. With the wasps. Fucking wasps, man. Look at that thing. That looks fucking... Look like he'll fuck your day up. That pincher is huge. Dear Lord. Oh, this is a sentry bot. Okay. The advanced sentry bot. Oh yeah, the hunter Metroid. They're the most annoying because they don't have to latch onto you. They can just fucking shoot out its fucking tentacle at you to siphon the energy. Puffer. That magma platform thing. Oh, the stone toads. Doesn't look like a toad there. It looks like a bird. Right? Like that looks like the face of a bird.
On top,
yeah,
it has a beak.
Huh, I never really looked at the stone toads. Cinnamon had a big snake? Well, it is a big snake. Are you saying it ate a big snake for dinner? That'd be impressive. Oh yeah, the baby Sheegoth. Fucking ugly. They look terrifying. They look like they come from nightmares, actually. with that like face with no eyes and those teeth. The Magmors, simple fire serpents, Chozo Ghost, Space Pirate, Pirate Elite. No, I think that was like the Troopers or whatever. What is that? Oh, that looks like a Space Pirate and it has a Metroid on its back. I don't think we fight anything like that in the game. Might have taken it out. Hey, that's the Pirate Elite giant hulking thing. Oh, it had a big snack. Is it a giant rat? Do you feed it rats? That's all I know about snakes is you feed them rats usually. Oh, that's the Phazon Elite. Another Elite Pirate. The Parasite Queen. It's big fattiness. Oh god, there's like webbing all around it. It's little fucking tentacle thing, limbs things, I don't know. What is this? Oh, that's Flagra. And a bunch of other, look like wasps around it. It just says plant boss at the bottom. That's what they called it in development. Another picture of Flagra. I don't know what this. Oh, that's close up of Flagra's face. Very like has like a skull-like face, like a bony, retracting head. You can see like notes on it, teeth, hinge, ball and socket. Yeah. Oh, there's Ridley. I think that's organic Ridley, and that's Meta Ridley. This is a cool image actually, like where he's like flying through like what looks like a fucking city in the cliffs or something. I think that might be like, you know, the outside of the Phazon mines. You know, all the tunnels and stuff. Oh yeah, this is like every logbook picture entry, I think, or almost all of them, all in one. And there's Metroid Prime Core and Metroid Prime Armor, and yeah. There's others. Let's see here. Oh yeah, research and all the Metroids. And yeah, the last of the logbook. It is kind of silly to see like just like Samus in some of the pictures for the items that you get. All right, let's see. Head back. They have a gallery just for Samus.
Well, I mean, she's the main character.
Yeah.
She should have the most images.
She has 15 images to herself, so yeah. Her design. As I try to like plan out all the intricacies of her suit. I mean, it is a big undertaking, you know. This is the first 3D Samus you ever saw. Well, I mean, I guess Super Smash Bros. Was the first 3D Samus you ever saw, but, you know, whatever. That was just like a bastardized version of, you know, turning 2D sprite into 3D. Oh, wait, wrong suit. Oh, yeah, just an amalgamation of the previous photos. Oh yeah, if I wanted, I think I could change the music, but then I'd have to unlock them, and that takes time. Oh yeah, and the regular power suit. Yeah, these are pretty cool drawings. Like I never liked the simple look of the power suit. It looked too weak to me.
Well, I mean, okay, it's the main suit. It's supposed to be before she's powerful.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, it's not until she has the Varia suit on that I'm like, all right, that's Samus. 'Cause that's when she looks so badass with the Varia suit on. I'm still surprised Overwatch hasn't put in like a color scheme for Farah to be like Samus. You think they would? It's kind of funny. Cyborg in Injustice 2 has a color scheme that makes him look exactly like Samus. Oh yeah, her doing all the little actions, grapple beam. Shooting a missile, dodging and weaving, shooting. Our poses. That Samus looks a little evil there. That one looks like a fucking Power Ranger. It looks like in those ones they like it's like kind of X-ray. You can see your fucking underwear, right? In these three.
That ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, full 3D renders. Yeah. There she is. Okay, and then the extra gallery. I don't know what's in this one. Let's find out. Oh yeah, this is like just them designing the fusion suit and among other things. How the arm cannon looks. I've actually never played it wearing the fusion suit, how it looks. It doesn't change anything, it just, you know, changes how your arm cannon looks in the in-between scenes, but still. I never did it. The morph ball looks really cool, actually. I don't know. I still always love how I think the Phazon suit is my favorite when it's in Spider Ball mode. Oh, this is them trying to figure out like certain, like I guess movement mechanics. I can't read it though. If I could read it, that'd be a lot cooler. Yeah, just talking about I guess the boost ball up here. If you have different charges to it. I don't know what this is. All these angles. Huh. I don't know. Oh, there's Metroid Prime. There's Metroid Prime's armor. Oh, and there's Samus. Very tiny next to it. I guess that's the scale of it. Samus to Metroid Prime. Huge. I think that's the length of it with its giant arm. It's extended. Metroid Prime. Core. Looks very docile here. I think that'd be kind of cute. What is that? I think that was like where they started making the face for Metroid Prime. It went off of that. Oh, this is the storyboard for the final scene where Metroid Prime takes its suit and it's blasting off onto her ship. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. It's stealing her suit. Yeah. Yeah, that's Metroid Prime's core, like looking very like this is the most Metroid looking like thing. I guess. I don't know. It's the spiny ball actually. Yeah, Metroid Prime exploding. And then Metroid Prime Reborn with an eye in its hand. Unfortunately, they don't keep that design element in the the next games. Because I always thought that was cool, the eye in its hand. Like I said, I don't think Resident Evil ever actually had that, but it feels like it would be from Resident Evil. They would have that. Oh yeah, when they designed Samus's face. More realistic. What does that say? Smaller eyes, improved profile, softer lips, more hair, yeah. Softer chin. I mean, this artwork looks better than in-game, but whatever. I think that was it. Yeah, that was all the galleries. What music options do they have? I guess we'll go through that. What's this bonus? Oh yeah, this is just. I can't get dioramas, but that's after we do Metroid Prime 3. I have to use a stick to go through this, and also like Metroid Prime 1 and 2, you can get all the credits you need just by 100%ing the game, and Metroid Prime 3, they have different like side objectives that you can miss. So it is possible not to get certain things in the gallery. Yeah, that's the Metroid Prime thing. It's gonna do this every time. Yeah. wish it would play while I was like buying another one at least, so it's not in silence. Let me just buy them all at once, rather than trying to listen to them for like 5 seconds and then go on to the next one in silence. We'll just do it all in silence, all at once. So what are you complaining about on Facebook now, Jay?
Nothing.
Tell me.
Nothing.
Tell me.
Nothing.
Tell me.
The difference between equality of opportunity versus equality of outcome.
Ah. I thought you were going to say equality and equity. Because people don't realize they're fighting for equity and they say it's equality.
Yeah, but the problem with that is you're arguing semantics at that point, and that's like when you're in an argument with someone calling them out for bad grammar. It's something you only do when you
Like
no
literally?
longer. It's something you can only do when. I'm sorry. It's something you only do when you can no longer argue the actual facts of the argument.
Uh-huh.
It's pedantic and doesn't really help.
Mm-hmm. That still pisses me off years later. Literally.
Literally.
Literally. Flocka is very boring for music. It's very intimidating, though, actually. But it's not exciting. But yeah, intimidating. I hated Magmore Caverns. It's just unsettling to me. But I did like Fendrana Drifts. That's one of my favorite songs in this one. Very free and fleeting. Oh yeah, when you're underwater, it's very I can't think of a word. Artistic? No. Can't think of it. Elegant? Whatever. Space Pirates. This is also a very good battle song. Cause this is also very unsettling to be fighting with. Like it keeps you on end. I don't really listen to the Omega Pirate battle music because during that battle you're focusing on battling him because he is one of the most like daunting battles to fight against. Meta Ridley is just a, you know, an updated version of his old theme song. The Metroid Prime's battle music is kind of epic. I do like it. Yeah, there's a lot of tracks in Metroid Prime 217, Metroid Prime 2 Mix 15. Yeah, they all have around the same. Oh yeah, one of my favorite songs from the series is in Metroid Prime 3. You just fight a certain boss. Depending on, you know, how good you are, you might not even hear like the best part of the song because you can beat that battle in like 10 seconds. But whatever. Alright, I think that was everything. Yeah, that was everything. Alright guys, well that's it for tonight. You know, short, like not even 2 hours I think really, right?
Did you intentionally bring Stitch in the spacesuit because you're in the spacesuit because it's Metroid Prime?
Yes. Am I not allowed to do things like that, Jay? God, it makes so much sense, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not like Samus has 6 arms, but you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, that's it for us tonight. You know, short night. Try to make it a bit longer going through the galleries. I thought I might as well do that. But we'll start Metroid Prime 2 next week. So it'll be a lot of fun. I do like it. It does have more storytelling to it, and it's not bad storytelling.
What do you mean by bad storytelling?
Well, at least like...
Because when it comes to sci-fi, I know what I mean when I say bad storytelling. What do you mean?
what I mean, like, I think Metroid Prime 3's story was bad because it's just like in Metroid Prime 3, you're in like a quote unquote war with Phazon, and you're just attacking these giant meteors, and like you'll kind of understand what I mean by that. But it's like you never really feel like you're part of the battle, I guess, even though you're the one that's killing everything. I don't know, because in Metroid Prime 3, you're also not isolated. That's also what I didn't like about Metroid Prime 3. You're not isolated like you are in Metroid, in general. In most games, you're isolated. Metroid Prime 2, you have a friend, but you're still on your own fighting. In this game, you're completely alone. Metroid Prime 3, you always have someone talking to you or something to like lead the way or help you out or something. Not like they don't fight battles with you, but like you never feel isolated. And that's what I always felt like Metroid had. Like that was one of the most important things to me about Metroid, even though I never played the 2Ds. The first Prime game made me feel isolated, and I feel like that was very important to the Metroid games, right? That you're a lone hunter.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So Metroid Prime 3 it's just an action game. It really is. Like I said, Metroid Prime 1 was all about the exploration, same as 2. 3, it just kind of turns into an action adventure game.
I mean, is that storytelling or is that game design?
I guess. I think I just attribute it to the story.
Because, like, look at Bioshock Infinite. Excellent storytelling, terrible game design.
I think it's terrible story as well, but that's just me.
That's just you.
That's my opinion. But I don't know, like the story corruption just like it seems basic. I mean, I guess Metroid Prime 2 is kind of basic. But 3 it just felt I don't know. I just didn't like it, I guess. Because like I said, it's a war against like an element, basically, Phazon, that's corrupting everything. I guess the face of it is Dark Samus, like it's the face of the Phazon, but it's still like, you're just fighting an element that's corrupting everything. So it's like, how is that a tangible war? Well, whatever. All right, have a great night, guys. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.
Good night.